Famous songs but I, me, and my, replaced with Greg. What is love? Baby don't hurt Greg. Don't hurt Greg. No more. But she caught Greg on the counter. It wasn't Greg. Saw Greg banging on the sofa. It wasn't Greg. Greg even had her in the shower. It wasn't Greg. She even caught Greg on camera. It wasn't Greg. She saw the marks on Greg's shoulder. It wasn't Greg. Heard the words that Greg told her. It wasn't Greg. Heard the scream get louder. It wasn't Greg. So tell Greg what you want, what you really want. Greg'll tell you what Greg wants, what Greg really wants. Greg wanna, ha, Greg wanna, ha, Greg wanna, ha, Greg wanna, ha. Greg wanna really zig-a-zig, ah. Greg's a bitch, Greg's a lover, Greg's a child, Greg's a mother. Greg's a sinner, Greg's a saint, Greg does not feel ashamed. Greg's your hell, Greg's your dream, Greg's nothing in between. You know you wouldn't want it any other way. Don't be fooled by the rocks that Greg's got. Greg's still Jenny from the block. Hello? Is it Greg you're looking for? Yeah, Greg wants to dance with somebody. Greg wants to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, Greg wants to dance with somebody. With somebody who loves Greg. Greg kissed a girl and Greg liked it. Every step you take. Every breath you make. Greg will be watching you. Greg's a Barbie girl, in a Barbie world. Life in plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush Greg's hair, undress Greg everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation. That's Greg in the corner. That's Greg in the spotlight. Losing Greg's religion. Ooh, Greg's little pretty one, Greg's pretty one. When you gonna give Greg some time, Sharona? Ooh, you make Greg's motor run, Greg's motor run. Got it coming off o' the line, Sharona. Never gonna stop, give it up, such a dirty mind. Greg always get it up, for the touch of the younger kind. Greg's, I, whoa. Greg Sharona. Come a little closer, huh, will ya, huh? Close enough to look in Greg's eyes, Sharona. Keeping it a mystery, it gets to Greg. Running down the length of Greg's thigh, Sharona. Never gonna stop, give it up, such a dirty mind. Greg always get it up, for the touch of the younger kind. Greg's, I, whoa. Greg Sharona. Greg Sharona. When you gonna give to Greg, a gift to Greg? Is it just a matter of time, Sharona? Is it destiny, destiny? Or is it just a game in Greg's mind, Sharona? At first Greg was afraid. Greg was petrified. Kept thinking Greg could never live without you by Greg's side. But then Greg spent so many nights thinking how you did Greg wrong. And Greg grew strong. And Greg learned how to get along. Did you think Greg would crumble? Did you think Greg would lay down and die? Oh no, not Greg. Greg will survive. Oh, as long as Greg knows how to love. Greg knows Greg will stay alive. Greg got all Greg's life to live. Greg got all Greg's love to give. And Greg will survive. Oh yeah. Greg is too sexy for Greg's shirt. Too sexy for Greg's shirt. Too sexy for Greg's shirt. So sexy it hurts. Greg can't get no satisfaction. Greg's just a poor boy and nobody loves Greg. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go. Will you let Greg go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let Greg go. Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let Greg go. Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let Greg go. Will not let you go. Let Greg go. Never, never let you go. Let Greg go. Never let Greg go. Oh, oh no, 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 no. Oh mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let Greg go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for Greg, for Greg, for Greg. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like Greg? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like Greg? Greg believes Greg can fly. Greg believes Greg can touch the sky. Greg thinks about it every night and day. Spread Greg's wings and fly away. Some people call Greg the space cowboy, yeah. Some call Greg the gangster of love. Some people call Greg Maurice, 'cause Greg speaks of the pompatus of love. People talk about Greg, baby. Say Greg's doing you wrong, doing you wrong. Well, don't you worry, baby. Don't worry. 'Cause Greg's right here, right here, right here, right here at home. Hey, Greg just met you. And this is crazy. But here is Greg's number. So call Greg maybe? When Greg wakes up. Yeah, Greg knows Greg gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When Greg goes out. Yeah, Greg gonna be the man who goes along with you. And if Greg gets drunk. Yes, Greg gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if Greg havers. Greg gonna be the man who's havering to you. But Greg would walk 500 miles. And Greg would walk 500 more. To be the man who walked 1,000 miles. To fall down at your door. Greg wants you to want Greg. Greg needs you to need Greg. Greg love you to love Greg. Greg's begging you to beg Greg. Greg wants you to want Greg. Greg needs you to need Greg. Greg love you to love Greg. Greg'll shine up Greg's old brown shoes. Greg'll put on a brand new shirt. Greg'll get home early from work. If you say that you love Greg. Didn't Greg see you crying? Oh, didn't Greg see you crying? Whoa, Greg's halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take Greg's hand, Greg'll make it, Greg swears. Whoa, living on a prayer. But don't tell Greg's heart. Greg's achy breaky heart. Greg just don't think he'd understand. And if you tell Greg's heart, Greg's achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Never gonna give Greg up. Never gonna let Greg down. Never gonna run around and hurt Greg. Never gonna make Greg cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt Greg.